TitleMatchNetwork.com.
I went from managing to wrestling.
That's true. That's true.
So it was easy, more money.
Now,
The reason I wanted to manage and then go into wrestling was because I knew that I could work, and I knew that they'd have to pay me to do it. That's where the money was. You always made more when you worked in the main event, and when your man was involved in an angle with Hogan or something. Sure, you made a lot of money. That's why with the Red Roosters, this world, I was just doing that to get TV time. You're not gonna make him money with those guys. They're not gonna make him money. Would you pay to see him?
Huh.
No, I guess not. No. Rude was hard to manage. Rude didn't want a manager. He didn't want me. He thought he could get over without me, which was fine. I don't have any problem with that. He always thought I was trying to steal his heat. Never did that. Vince put me with him because of the introduction, ladies and gentlemen, and we would do the Chip and Dale thing, and that was it. And obviously, Vince felt that Rude couldn't do it alone, or he wouldn't have put him with me. Other than that, Rude was just a business partner to me. That was all. Well, you know, a lot of people have started different ways. I was working in Indianapolis at the Coliseum, and I started setting up the ring and carrying jackets and stuff like that. That's how I got involved.
Were you a wrestling fan growing up?
Yeah. In 1954, I went to the matches in Chicago, Marigold Arena, and I was amazed at what a guy could do. He'd tell the people to be quiet. They made noise. You tell them to make noise, they'd be quiet. You can control anybody.
So you saw this and you said, "Oh, this is something that I want to do."
Yeah. Yeah, something to mess with the people.
Now, when you first got into the business, you were basically a wrestler, right? Before managing.
Manager.
You came right off the bat and you wanted to manage.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to go into the ring and actively wrestle? Or?
Sure.
Who were some? Go ahead.
The reason I started as a manager because I was only 180 pounds. But I figured it out years ago. You manage as a wrestler and you wrestle as a manager. Very simple.
Right.
Very simple. When you're outside, you have to register and react like your man is. When you're in the ring, you have to be a coward. That's all you have to do. It works. But not many people know how to do that now. There's no emphasis on managers anymore. Because everybody wants the TNA.
Right.
Yeah. And with women, there's no payoff. Because you can't beat them up. You can't have a cage match. You can't hurt them. You can't do anything to them. So you look good. Like your honeymoon. Well, I didn't do anything for the business. What I did was for me. And what I made off the business and what I contributed was just me. What anybody else does is their business. If a promoter wants to use somebody with big boobs and a nice butt, fine. When we use a guy bigger than me, shorter, taller, fine. I had a choice a long time ago to get an education and go on to medical school or law school or trip and distract.
Huh. Right.
I chose this.
TitleMatchNetwork.com.